Hey guys, it's Jeff from Pressure Luck, and it is fall! It is fall! We finally entered the fall season. How wonderful that is. I don't know about you, but this summer was one I was ready for it to be over when it began, and I was just ready to run right into fall. I just wanted fall this year. And it's probably because my next book comes out in September, with this month. In fact, actually, from when I'm making this video in just about over a week, it's called Possibilities. But today we're not going to focus on a pasta, we're going to focus on a soup. And we're going to focus on a soup in the Instant Pot. Now, one of the things the Instant Pot does best is cook grains. So how about we take a soup that's going to be vegetarian. In fact, it's going to be vegan. It's going to be healthy, and it's going to be hearty and loaded with deliciousness. I'm talking lentil soup. We are going to make a lentil soup. Now, don't let that throw you off, because when I was young, I would be like, lentil soup? Oh, that sounds so dull and boring. Lentil schmental, I used to say. Who wants that? Not this one, folks. This is going to be a deeply, richly flavored lentil soup that is going to make you want to sing to the high heavens, and I'm going to show you how to do it in no time at all. It is so quick, so easy, and so absolutely delicious and affordable to make. Let's go right to the Instant Pot and hug ourselves with a nice warm bowl of lentil soup during these brisk, chilly days to come. You can put on a hoodie even, but actually it's still a little slightly, warmish outside that I can wear this polo, but you know what I mean. Let's do it, lentil soup! So the first thing I'll do is come to my Instant Pot and add in 3 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil. Let's come down to our control panel and find that saute button, hit it, make sure we're on the more or high setting. If your model has a start button, hit that. If it doesn't, after a few moments of doing nothing, it'll go into the function. And after my oil's heated up, I'm going to take 1 medium onion, 2 regular sized carrots, or medium to large. We're going to peel them and we're going to dice them, as well as 2 ribs of celery and also dice that up, as well as the onion. Everything gets diced into what the French call a mirepoix. Look at that. Carrot, celery, and onion is called a mirepoix. I'm going to now add that to the pot. And I'm going to saute the veggies in the pot for about 3 minutes. Okay, and after about 3 minutes of sauteing my mirepoix, I'm going to now add in 1 tablespoon or 3 cloves of crushed or minced garlic and saute that for 1 minute longer. Okay, and we're looking great. Now it's time to add our broth, and I'm going to be adding 6 cups of vegetable broth. And then I'm going to follow that up with a few seasonings here. I'm going to add in 2 teaspoons each of seasoned salt and dried thyme, as well as 1½ teaspoons of ground cumin, and 1 teaspoon each of dried basil, black pepper, and optionally, you don't have to add this, but I like to add it, 1½ teaspoons of curry powder. You can even add a little bit less curry powder if you want. Of course, it's not going to be lentil soup without some lentils. I'm going to add in 1½ cups of either brown or green lentils that I have rinsed with some cold water through this little fine mesh strainer. Add that, and we're going to give everything a stir. Lastly, I'm going to top this off with between 5 to 8 ounces of baby spinach. The spinach is also optional, but I like to add it. Now, I am not going to stir my spinach in. Why, you might ask? Because it might create a little bit of an issue with everything coming to pressure with all the lentils in there and all the veggies. We want to let everything just swim underneath it as the spinach lays on top, kind of like a bog, you know what I mean? We are now ready to pressure cook. We're going to secure our lid, make sure that our valve is in the sealing position. Some automatically seal like this one, others they have a little nozzle here. And I'll come back down on my control panel and hit the cancel button. And then I'll hit the pressure cook or manual button depending on your model. And we want to go on this for 15 minutes at high pressure. And now that our pressure cooking cycle time is complete, we're going to allow a 5-minute natural release before we finish with a quick release. That means we do nothing for 5 minutes. This display is going to begin to now count up from the time elapsed since it's been finished pressure cooking. When it reads 5, we'll come back and finish with a quick release. So set a timer and just step away. And now that 5 minutes of a natural release have passed, we'll finish it off with a quick release. And the pin just dropped, so we're going to take the lid off the pot. Oh, and it smells so good in here. All right, we're going to give everything a good stir. And look at this, my friends. Beautiful lentil soup. Look at this. Gorgeous. And that's all it takes. It is done. It is ready to eat. Just look at how hearty and beautiful this soup looks in the ladle. Gorgeous. And look at this bowl of beauty. All right, let's try it out. I cannot wait. Okay, my friends, and here it is, my lentil soup. Look at how beautiful and hearty this soup looks. It's really a very pretty soup. All right, let's try it out. Here we go. You know, there was a time where it wouldn't be anything I would ever eat, right? Like lentils, but who wants that? I want that. After eating this, I want that. It is so outrageously delicious. It is vegetarian. It is vegan, in fact. There's no dairy in this. The flavors are next level delicious. The lentils are cooked to perfection. Oh my gosh. Hands down one of the best soups ever. Now, a little tip for you here, a little trick. If you want to add a little meat to this, you could totally add a little bit of ground beef, maybe about a half a pound, when you're sauteing the mirepoix, right? Just like add it in there toward the end until it's a little browned and crumbly. It's gonna add rich flavor, and just leave the juices in the pot. About a half a pound of some lean ground beef, or ground turkey, or even impossible meat if you want to keep it plant-based. It's like a vegetable soup, but like even better because of the lentils. The grains, like the texture of them, they just melt in your mouth, but they still have the texture. This soup is a warm hug on a brisk, chilly fall day, which is exactly what it is outside right now. I'm just gonna go outside and eat this. Excuse me, I'll be right back. You know what, never mind, all the animals, they all wanted a taste of the soup. I didn't want to share it. It is outrageously delicious. This is a hug in a bowl. Like, that's the best way to describe it. It is pure joy. And it's healthy, it's good for you. This is a good soup. If you enjoy these recipes, check out pressurelowcooking.com because I have countless recipes there, a lot of them at this point, tons. Also, all my recipes have videos that go with them, just like this one at YouTube. So subscribe to me at YouTube and at Pressure Low Cooking on Instagram. And definitely follow me on Facebook, facebook.com/pressurelowcooking. Like that page. I'm super engaging there. I love Facebook. I love being on Facebook. Call me a little old school these days. I know where my audience is and I like to engage with you and chat with you there. I also drop any new recipes, deals on items, tips, things like that there. Oh, and by the way, I write cookbooks. In fact, I've written 5 cookbooks, and my 5th one is all pasta, and that comes out on September 17th. It's called Pastabilities. Oh yes, there you are, Pastabilities. Comes out September 17th of this year, and this recipe happens to be in this book, my orange cookbook, and in the soup chapter. Here it is, lentil soup. It is truly one of my favorite soups ever. I just can't get sick of this soup. And like I said, you can add other things to it. If you want to add some protein, feel free to add some protein. Thank you so much again for watching, my friends. And the next time you want to have a soup, because if you're feeling a little bit under the weather, whether it's physical or mental, well, make a big old pot of delicious soup loaded with some lentils. Enjoy. It's gonna put you in a good mood, I promise. It's so good. Mwah.